Hi friends, I'm Dr. M. Geeta. Welcome you all to this video. I'm here to explain you about how you can write, compile, and execute a console-based application which is able to print a very simple hello message using Visual Studio IDE. So IDE means it is an integrated development environment which provides all the necessary features to develop, debug, and execute applications. So how can we write, compile, and execute a simple console application? So this is how. So first, you have to open the Visual Studio application in your system. Then create a new project from the application. So after you create a new application, you will be getting the editor, code editor. So in the code editor, you have to type your code. So once you complete typing your code in the editor, you have to compile your code. Then finally, you can run your code so that you will be getting the output on the console window. So let us see one by one. So first, let us see how you can open a Visual Studio application. So in your system, you can search for the application by just typing the keyword. So once you type, you will be getting the application. So you click once you click on that, then you will be getting this screen. So once you get this screen, you can choose to create a new project. So which is available here. So the option is here, create a new project. So once you open up the application, the second step is to select the new, create a new project option. So which is available here. So once you click on the option, then you'll be getting the various other options for creating or choosing your application. So in Visual Studio, you can create different types of applications starting from a simple console based applications wherein you can give input and get output only in terms of text. Then next up application is you can develop Windows based application wherein you can include user interface components and then through which the user can interact with the application. The next type of application is uh, you can also create web based applications or websites. Even mobile applications can also be created using this IDE. So now we are going to see how you can create a console based application using C Sharp as the programming language. So for that, you have to choose, you can scroll down from through this right side panel, or you can just type the keyword console so that you will be getting this option console app. So select this and then click on the next button. So once you click on the next button, you will be getting this window where you have to configure your application, which means that you have to choose a name for your project. Then you have to choose the location, and then after choosing the location, you can click on the create button so that your projects gets created. So here I have given hello world as the project name, and then I have chosen the location as D drive. Inside D drive, I have folder named VS Code. So I have chosen this location to save my projects. Then you have to choose the framework, that is the execution framework. This .NET framework consists of the execution engine, which helps to compile and run your application. So once you choose this, then you can click on the create button. So after clicking on the create button, you will be getting this IDE wherein you have to type your code. So this is the location where you have to type your code. So this is the skeleton you will be getting once you click on the create project button. So this is the editor part of the IDE where you have to type your code in order to implement your logic. So the code starts with the namespace, then followed by the that is keyword namespace, followed by the name for the namespace. Then inside that we have class name. So since C Sharp is a object-oriented programming language, so every program or entire code should be enclosed only within a class. So we have a class followed by the class name. So before that we have the keyword internal, which means that this code with the members, data members, and the functions inside this class can be accessed within this program alone, not outside of this program. So inside the class you have main function, static void main. So you have the main is the built-in function, which is the starting point for the execution. So entry point for execution of any program. So the main function has or accepts string array as a argument so that you can give command line input to the program. So within this main function you can type your code so that you can get the output. So now let me demonstrate you through the IDE itself. So this is what the IDE I have. Once I will be getting this IDE after clicking on the create button. So here I am going to type system dot console dot. So you have two methods. Once you place dot after typing the keyword, you will be getting the relevant functions or functions and the attributes that are available inside that class or namespace so that you can choose the best one. So let me choose the right line method. So I will tell you the purpose of right line method. So within the right line method, so now our objective is to just display hello message as the output through this program. So I am typing the word hello. Since hello is a constant string, you have to enclose it within double quotes inside the method. So here system is a built-in namespace which is available in the C sharp, and then this namespace contains our system is the root namespace which contains a class named console which represents the console input and output. So console class contains methods for getting input and displaying the output on the console window. So for displaying the output we have two methods, write line and write. So write line is used to display the content whichever is provided as argument within the method. Once it displays the content, the cursor will be moving to the next line. If you make use of write method, then it will display the same output, but the cursor will be waiting on the same line. That is the difference. So let me try to run this. So we have to first compile it by going to the build option. So here you have the build menu. Click on the build option so that it will build your, that is it will compile your code. So you can view here. If you have any error, it will be displayed here. Otherwise, it will display it as succeeded. Okay. So now you can run the code by getting the same build menu and then run code analysis, or else you can directly click on this start button. So let me click on this. So I have got the output window, but immediately the output window has disappeared. Okay, so this will happen because the console window or the output window does not wait. So in order to make it stand still, we have to include one statement to make the system to wait for the user. So we can make use of read method of the console class, read or read line, so that the console window will be waiting for the user to press the key. So now let me save the project, then build, because we have modified the code, so we have to once again build the code and then we have to run the code. See, now I am getting the output as hello, followed by that after displaying the string, the cursor is blinking on the next line. So let me try to explain you the same using the right method. So now what happens? Same output I am getting, but the cursor is blinking on the same line. So this is the difference between the right and right line method. So I think this video will be useful for you. So let us meet on another occasion. Thank you so much.